I live in this wooden house. It's got a tin roof. There's nothing romantic about living in a house with a tin roof. I have 2 little doggies. This is Stitch. They don't have much time for the tin roof. Whenever I tell people I live in a house with a tin roof and it's painfully uncomfortable when it rains, they always go, oh no man, it's so romantic and it's so peaceful and it's the pitter-patter of raindrops on a tin roof. No, it's not. It's not peaceful. It's terrible. So outside my house, there are these camphor trees and they're huge. They're massive things, right? So they hang over the tin roof. Up there, these giant trees. So it's not just a matter of pitter-patter raindrops on a tin roof, which yes, may be romantic if you just have raindrops and not giant trees hanging over. What happens with the trees is the rain collects and then the wind blows. And whenever the wind blows, it's like a rain of bullets firing down into the roof, but it's very sporadic. It's not peaceful. So the wind will blow and it'll be like on the tin roof and you'll like jump up out of your sleep and wake up. That's what it's like. And the poor dogs, they literally jump this high out the bed. They absolutely hate it. If you're considering moving into a wooden cabin with a tin roof, don't put it under trees. Bad idea. Privacy is non-existent in a wooden house. Literally, it's an illusion of privacy because you can't see through the walls, but trust me, you can hear everything. So yeah, use your imaginations, but the one thing that does come with living in an uninsulated wooden cabin with cracks in the walls and everything is that the bugs come in. Technically, every night when I get into bed, I'm meant to check under the covers and lift up my pillows and shake things. And the other night I was lying watching Netflix as I do at night. Along comes a spider. Brrr. He was huge. It was big. Running around. I was like, oh. My dogs sleep under the covers by my feet at night. I got up to go to the loo and my dog stuck her head out the bottom of the blanket. And I was like, let me just cover up properly. And as I did that, this giant spider, it must have been about that big, plopped onto the ground. It was in between the covers. Oh. I have a resident dormouse and a bat that live in this wooden cabin with me. They're both very sociable little creatures. The bat more sociable than the dormouse. The dormouse is very shy. But the bat comes out once a night and he circles my bed. And he circles like 5 times. He'll go around and circle before he dashes out and goes hunting or whatever he does. He's very cute. He's a teeny little thing, man. And then he sticks to the wall and he watches. And he's very, I don't know, it's almost like they want human interaction. And he lives behind one of the paintings in my house. So there's the bat. I've named him Batman. And then Rumi, the dormouse, is this cute little thing with like a little fluffy squirrel tail. If you know much about dormouse, the dormouse is kind of like a cross between a mouse and a squirrel. It's more squirrel family than mouse actually. And they're endangered. So that's a constant challenge because my one little brown sausage dog, who is now snoozing over there, is the best rat catcher. Period. Another point about living in a wooden cabin, the temperature inside and outside in winter is the same. So if it's 2 degrees outside, it's 2 degrees inside. Summer, on the other hand, it's a different story. It's hotter inside than it is outside. It's like a sauna in here. It gets unbearably hot. So in summer, I actually have a desk that I put outside on the veranda, and that's where I work. Where there's hope of at least a little breeze. Often I'll take my fan and put it on the veranda outside, and that's where I do my work. So yeah, you're very exposed to the temperatures and the elements when you live in a cabin like this. Great thing about a wooden cabin. When I moved in here, I was desperate for a place to stay, and we put this cabin up in, when I say we, I hired some guys to do it. They put this cabin up in 3 days. There was a shell, literally a shell, nothing else, no burglar bars, no electricity, no plumbing. I then spent another few weeks treating the wood and putting in burglar bars. I did the plumbing. I got someone in to do the electricity because, you know, that's something that I didn't want to mess with. So yeah, it's a very quick fix if you're needing a place to stay, but also very high maintenance. And we have to paint the external walls, treat them once a year. These little tin roofs don't last. They start rusting quick if you don't paint them or treat them. The poles that this is on are already starting to get wobbly, like we walk around and the whole house shakes a bit sometimes. It's not made to last. It's a quick solution, quick fix to an immediate living problem, but I definitely wouldn't do it again. I'd do something a lot more solid, a lot more mobile, but that's a video for another day. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share it, comment, do all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!